ya hoden wo so na ye hoden ya Twitter called Twitch. Now search it for Globe TVGH. Globe TVGH. Now sharing our social media. Ukwa like a page, no subscribe it, no share. O subscribe here at any time any video better. And now say you did maybe a live no notification beba. Ntiadoma bi hono wa click so. Pacho ye mama sa mama Facebook, especially Facebook and YouTube. Mama here Twitter, Periscope, Twitch, ni na no Globe TVGH such na hwe say say we asa for na baby a ubetimi ahwe and pay ya but we have a lot to talk about. Ghana da ya koma so ye ni abre pacho tie ni ye ena yamba ni ye ba yamba ni ye ni say baby e man ne ka kono say yankasa mu a ye be ye etibone better no pay. I am speaking on posterity. I'm speaking on posterity. Now already tro na sembi asema ochro ye no was say a man does not plant a tree for himself, he plants it for posterity. But the future generations, on the account of the future generations. God bless you. I love that. Your friend Alexander Smith. A man does not plant a tree for himself, he plants it for posterity. Stand over Troy. Nipa bia ni ho dua de ma ne ho. Enti ade akufo ado aban de aba. A friend is saying Green Ghana project aye dua nua ahodo no. Mampanyina Akufo-Addo is not planting those trees, those coconuts, whatsoever plantation aye no. He's not planting it for himself because over 80 years. Say nyamekra man 80 years or 70 years we try 80 a bonus na OD. It means that he is planting those trees for the future generation, and that is one good policy of this government. A man does not plan for future. We plant for future, and you plan for your future. That is one thing. Now we are talking about posterity this morning. Abaya hodwa abba echo. And nema hodwa moye de my Ghana no. Omoye so mo di judgment anase to suit their their situations, their current gains, their parochial interest, their political parties. Are they building their political parties or building Mother Ghana? Now from the time of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah until today, looking at the Fourth Republic, President John Agyekum Kufuor being the second president of the Fourth Republic. Now, J. John Rawlings being the first president of the Fourth Republic. Now to John Agyekum Kufuor, the second president of the Fourth Republic. And then saying, I heard some of the NDC say, Sir, President Kufuor is one of the best, or if not the number one. President Kufuor's government was the best in Ghana. Anopei, Yenheni Musa say, Sani Emmanuel, Mampini Kufuor be you share the establishment of Metro Mass Transit System. You heard the establishment of NHIA, that's the National Health Insurance Authority. Niema odija yen said yesi odija yen benefit ahodo yenya. You share enwechi President Kufuor time. PSI, President Special Initiatives. Ne niema hodo ye dija nchirima ni nyina no. Ne said ye Ghana kwa President Kufuor time. And a bank itimi for telephone. No affect me money. Do you need loan? What your savings will happen now? Opesika that's all money more. Trade money more now. Do you need some cash to support or to boost the the strength of your business? President Kufuor time. But you must say, do we see those things after President Kufuor's era? President Kufuor regime do we still see those things? Do we see them? That is what we are talking about this morning. Posterity will judge us. The near future, the generation after us, the generation unborn will judge our works and our attitude. At the internet, I will die and go, but my images and whatsoever I am saying this morning can be viewed some 50 years to come, some 100 years to come, because internet ade ameka ho asemnei de me gire ha me atade fita ehye me ebetru baabi mewu na me kone yehye me but me videos and say obi metima some 100 years to come, because internet will be posterity will judge the politicians of this country, how we are treating Ghana, how we are taking Ghana. Say we no survey or more interest and now some more survey mother Ghana, the interest of the state or the political party interest. This is what we are here to talk about. And Benjamin Shaw on the 5th day of the 7th month of 2022. Yes, no sign of the brewery. And share your KOFI wake up news and sports. Vincent and Tess, or maybe your dear. I'll pay you the twasso. You did be a cassa, yan shada uncle suku, Cassabia and Quetchy. But your feelings a bit in Jabon, my Ghana. I don't need a Christian hand pay. Whoa. Now, no big man, wow, Hemeno. When I am a panel member, that is why normally mention of a panelist to be a maha. But wow, Hemeno, views and opinions. Your phone calls are well appreciated. You call, you phone in, you share your opinions and ideas. Now you tell mother Ghana. You made your back Ghana pa. Yes, saying on Globe TV. Jiffers P capsules and mixture. Now so as nesi me fed made in the mirror. I don't pay be a waka wono. Any a new pa. Why not gonna say what their home upon the pa bregana for? Yariam yen sebi. When you name Babaso. Kekaye. Ena odepua ewo maso. Sana eye mema. And yes, oba bia ye no na bema wunim na wano kokana se throat cancer when your problem bema won ne koda wade na na koda no otwe free ma be wade ko ye no wo dia koma say dipa kro nti wo de bon say wo de spread it anopay Jiffers P capsules and mixture sisiyare bia aba ososo oba na se bema amakeke bibi na course no bibi na de ba ye saa de no otu ase na siyare na jai Jiffers P capsules and mixture kuro aba widie nim kuro aba sisi nim bema wo infertility problem kwamwa ni nyina wu wo no ba betima hia etise nsuo enye hwe Jiffers P capsules and mixture ebetu ase obema tiene ye akodrum pempensuo bia wo hokafo no ene bo pem na pem manyin sentimi ma no madu nyina enko anase yefunu ntimi fa bantum pacho bonom Jiffers P capsules and mixture esiesi awotwa no eyifie wo nyina atuagu tiene ye bo so me so a ntoanto bi na yiye no clots no black no ebejai beba normal flow beba ebody number 1 day na 2 days kwana ma na ba the normal flow e dia ma tie bo so me so a ya na ate no nka bia ate fi wo no ebejai oba kwan beda wase hu se wase atre ni na the Jiffers P capsules and mixture ni na afri ho adopa ya ba ye bedi nkobo na yeguso. This week we are talking about the state of Ghana's economy. Baby akodru no ye kaya na amanfo say ye anti-government, maintain MPP. Neither do I hate the NDC. At times, so be for NDC ni no problem. Be for MPP ni no problem. But ye me person man kon Ghana economy. Say John Dramani Mahama time na enya. Manado time enye. Ye be kan say ye. Say John Dramani Mahama time na say enya. The time of Akufo-Addo ye be kan say na niema koye. Na da chinchirima aka say once upon a time some people existed on the surface of the earth, a portion of the earth, Ghana. Good morning. Anopay yanko kuranka tamunsem no. Yembody totone be ko speedy pa because we have a lot to show today. We have a lot to talk about this morning. Ma yanko na fe nkrata e ba ye no. Memfa daily graphic mfiti ase. Na daily graphic o he na chiri hono ma de odi abeto e hono na bo se Ghana mampan ni Akufo-Addo ene ne mpanfo bi da twahia na ni na ye driving transformation agenda. You receive leader support, private sector ena mampan Akufo-Addo asha mo bosse ye beboa mo de o se ye bia no na de ma koye wo de IMF e hunsem baye set team ni be piemu enne e wo Ghana 16 e honom na omo kandifo a odi omanim e no mabedru Ghana na onim pemfo abedi nkomo enra teacher unions ahodo declare industrial action enra strike aba ameno kasa de teacher union ye fe de cola. That is condition of living allowance. Mampeni and as a binary and they say there waka on fidie go form. Open your defense. Court directs Major Mahama's alleged killers. Just say Nkrofo ejidi so mo kum Major Maxwell Mahama, may his soul rest in perfect peace. And na court to diabeto say mama mo defense no. And shall say and there's some lawyers so some one over Kabia Mamono or Mijam na afi di intra and go say a din tansa bomo na yechuma sono, Bobichim. The finder air twaswa or Hesro Hodoma, Yura Kendo for that time for you need that one they find that name for you to one IMF negotiations begins tomorrow. What can you fit as Edika can was that or the strike teacher unions no accord or the Honsem Ediaba. TUC for be going to IMF is a tragic mistake. Say IMF pa ye kokona die. TUC Trade Union Congress say e ya Honsem pa from Sokes ya Ghana aye. Na Dr. Okoboy ono na baby atwe no ye Lejekuku member of parliament and they one panyimpa woda NHIA ano no dia ba say o 30% more for medicines. That is NHIA. Now this is number 2. Government engages private sector to chart a common path to economic recovery. And so what the other two say aban na fedie wo hu say private sector na betimi aboa na economy no apagenti nra ono mo hie mu no ye di ka boso ye nko anim. The new crusading garden so buy ya yewura information minister for need that hodom government's decision to seek IMF support justified. Information minister ko jo pon kroma ni do abetu dwa nra ina na wagire dia na no pay krata na san dia ba motor runabout phase 2 begins September nra ye boss nti yentu ntrana no pay yenko yenim. Bust ranks 8th on public enterprise league table and also the honsem diaba the fa bust hu ina no the honsem e diaba na Dr. John Kuma deputy finance minister ono woni on kana ntum de o maye ni na echi no still okasa and also collective effort must ensure Ghana wins by cho the honor cut and their band no pay. Ghanaian towns the be buy ne the buy no 4 teacher unions essay say there na there ya can go form the nationwide strike almost the call but yes say labor commission say ya mamo 1 week e honsem guso a epie ba na as your man peneko fado ne private sector ishemu no the honsem e de baye Dr. Koboy de no be kind so the honsem dia ba say we 30% more for medicines and honsem odiaba na Major Maxwell Mahama the case ne so the honsem ediaba se nipa dunanya ujina mra no anopai honsem ono so diaba the anchor newspaper so ba no pay ya wo hwe Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Kenofurata Dr. Freya Koto na Kende Japan for in da hono I won't shut up. Kende Japan Films says we can't use face of those who took us to IMF to break the 8. Semadrene says I pay ya that hoy and they omodi yakọ IMF bit ma bwa ya break 8 in dia montumunda men kama no ntumuda and they blasting the necessary there Ken what yesima or blasted na and so edie no na wo hwe na se hono ma no say 3,000 jobs open for Atwema Mponua youth minister commission community mining concessions ti anope o de sa so dia ba wonya bia obechiche mu edi achiro education minister halt as teacher unions declared indefinite strike over cola and so the honsem edi aba association de abapa the Meridian newspaper so ba no pay odi biaba or the boss to the no yes okọ public enterprise league table na otoso nwotwe hon seminar no ewo Meridian de aba na Meridian nche honom no say incompetence corruption led Mahama to IMF concern voters movement founder Razak Ojupoku mugusu stela mo kasanse we no problem or the honsem ediaba NDC will boot out NPP in 2024 election. President Ketia said when and part of my da. Teacher union strike over cola and also honsem. Daybreak newspaper the biaba no paya na actually hono no kwasemini or the biaba to one same okunfo ni da honom no executive special alcoholic hampers and also why are there pa and hamper na edru Christmas no occasions amoye no mojai same awuku blows 97k Ghana cedis no the honsem ediaba na pen kwanchefa oda National Lottery Authority no nensem no we will resist unfavorable IMF conditionalities TUC na the way ediabe to dwa nimfoini edeche na enso so edie no Dr. Anthony Yaba Secretary General of the TUC na enso die no na anopay ma yentoaso the Daily Statesman and na edit to sort of pay strong push for rent reforms stakeholder review existing rent laws and na Daily Statesman dia beto no man pay opanyin kwankyere for no so da eba kwan e fa so dia dan ne mama hanya oda no that is the rent control info ni ena da hono na ode sanse na beto dwa se Se say de ye behwere de rent ho nsensem etimi aye na ma me ka say free be rent tax o de dan ma hanya wo say otua tax ma ban ye nje yetima introduce e-levy akotwa to boot mu. Ghana, we are joking with the Honsem Ediaba. Operation Clean Your Frontage. Tax force cautioned against extortion. Nancy Kaya and Krane Miami Hodo. Yes, if we be Operation Clean Your Frontage. Chester was so any movie any one on what they shall say. I was some way neat. Not in seminar so Ediaba HSA. A ya na a month for be a boss on board set tax force no. A Gigi Scaffing for her. Monje what the Honsem Ediaba. Joseph Kujo. Now, also because the government will manage economy out of IMF. Ghana for best betting was some crump for the Honsem Edi Abba. Now, MCE being so support to flood victims with relief items. MCE Bain and the Honsem Edi Abba. Dr. Ibn Chambers, Ghana micro condition. Now, Odin Fuina Betonos Ibn Chambers withdraws as ECOWAS envoy to Guinea. Nti Odin Honsem Edi Abba said they were in every Guinea. The entire Catalyst Mahodo a woman. Daily dispatch and then it was on pay me for my copy Eddie film. IMF Honsem now no say government economic team member speaks. IMF by itself cannot create prosperity. They come in for stabilization. Alan Chematin Neduyaba say aban no kwampo IMF na nkasa kra no entimi enkreti bibia say obema yen bibia ma de di ye na mom boy ne ti magina obi ba say utogu so na o ma opoma se kuram fagina ho no wo de honsem e de abeto wado pay unya bia obecheche mu de aka na IMF ni 11 honsem na wo de aba me wie the chronicle ne de by Japan reflects on brutal murder of father 40 years ago and says, stop joking with coup. Nobody should make mention of coup. If you have lived through it, you will know that it is not something to joke with. Just say, Oshem Fiebe Bianechi, quiet ne papa faswa. I said there be one I saw that Bobo coup de coup besino. Munyana Mumma the Crown Walker, so what will be da? Cabino, Munche, or the Honsem Ediaba. Doctor John Kuma so Nensabokan was our quote in Waha. Suspected coup plotters to know fate on July 25. ACP Agbozo or the Sessunano say dear aye omonyo ni tiate. See, then the BC was it Bosumi woman that also edunum. No the atemo baba. See enkukuomo. See enform unkotum. See jamamko free. And yet me de minim de be free maba. Nyame adma 25th of this month e bete honsam me gina so de krata yesi na anopai ko bibini adwene nye me pese hwe video yi hwe se ye de se ya betena Africa ye be koso asere se ya isi Africa ka na chia hwe ni na abo na nhwe shem ni patim ko bibini twi se Africa hwe ne ma peso ka no broni oye ka no ma ka no wait na di pasan tareto tim se bibini e mobbo bibini se bi facha mi anopai da bena ko bibini besua se bi nyansa Africa enye yie because we are not ready to change our attitudes. This is Africa for you. On them share of your say na ndweri jina ka nim na di patim na dave bi su na nya be so ka no. This is the problem of Africa. This is Obiko Jinaho. Now demonstration was joining. Nebusan say, what is on the placard? Not say oh no. It can now say my placard, my placard. Sure. We need the oil. What is our month for the I for you say I love NDC. NDC. I trust them. This is the mentality of Bibini. Ko Bibini say say yankwa who know this so. Na say ye bebo ya bre say, na say afani say, na ya kori say dia until when a good road akan nam so. Look at a good road. Tar road, kwa papa o. Na niam e dia so aka no, onso bi won otwa. Niam e dia so aka no, e kira hwa abo, na ntwe hyem nipa tim, niam so ka no, aden Ghana, aden Africa. No wonder said there be a boy yes. Yet miss one perfect Nigeria. No be jiran come on so. Na omo be stress and now no and now no foreign affairs and immigration and deported over 1,000, I think 1,300 and something back to Nigeria. Because you said the one was some mess yesterday. You know, wakofa nipa fi Nigeria say ko gina street so Ghana na Ghana for the onwakomo ye na mo nko sika na akora ne ko sra wo da ko ma panyini. Look at mentality, Africa mentality. Akora ne be gina ho a ko be sre Africa o no de sika na ko ma panyini te wo twa gi sika no. That is Africa for you. Akora na ko sre no de abre panyini na panyini na gi na te bi akora register street so onko school you need free man for so aba man for so from Nigeria to Ghana to come and beg. Sokoto foi Mali, Niger. Omo street so when am Ghana street so a Burkina Faso street so afa ana ke odwa mowere ke odwa mowere na ndi ponso so e bi na no kura duro bi na Food and Drugs Authority emfa ho Ghana ni ko do so beto pe na ya che no bet I will be free Niger, Mali, Abetna ha, Eto Duro, Uncle Pebia, Evobia, will be Ancheno. South Atakeno, said the oil when Jape, police betcha Timemunino. This is the mentality of Africa. Africa Yeda, Yibiabo, Yadrinye, Kobe Bini, Suyanyansa. Bekaba, Jiffas P capsules and mixture, a new pan of pay was as Nedig made in the brow. Yes, said of saying Globe TV so. For messages, Bremen. 054527 6046 054527 6046. Now to pay an income. I'll be right back after the break.
Friends of Mamina and Hayford, me yen century, Messiah actress, and then you ma who do pee and na me juma dainty, ma pomi den when me papa, na said ma pomi den when dia, and one Jifax Mister. Bonche, Jifax Mister, me to me jinapa what sentence so. Just say Jifax, mama your best sim one cassa, Minia Bema. Ebama wusu wa ye be mama pa senti a meji Jiffas Mr. Tumpre kopeni say edro no ho te ye de afa abefu nimdie kwan so eni fidie won wosuom e na ye ne friendship kroje ye no nti ma ye resade enu wane Jiffas Mr. na momitie enye ma penfo oba a o ma akwala no fo ana akwala onyanya emfie dumienu
FDA ahwehwe sa edwadie nkrato yi mu agye atum se eye
Jiffas Mr. Pa.
Senidika inabeka miaro endo miaro ejumeidia inabeye miaro endo miaro obredibo inabebo miaro endo miaro Semi besini Asemi miara
Good morning, welcome once again on the pay for messages Bremen 054527 6046 054527 6046. Now Enkrata babontia excess Ghana Education Service and nipa be edma wo me chese teacher unions ni bi babontia be chese se de abana so den sa de bi ngoma ti ba bia duru no eye sa aban say wontie na ohwe de obeka no ho asem nka odena de agu ho wontimi ni yedi omko na wei ena nra wo ye demonstration wo ye press conference e de nsem to nsem trofo ni se Ghana fo abata inante obako school a dwene fa ho adwene na se de okwa teacher ni bia ni ho a obekira de ampa eno Ghana Education Service are directed heads of senior high schools so mobilize the management teams to ensure safety and well-being of all students in schools. Now, Ochrese Enche, when he's a teacher from the Besiaba, GS further directed heads of basic schools not to shut down their facilities despite the ongoing strike by teachers because school feeding, Ebekoso, na and also Eddie no. Now, anope hon sem de ewo na Eddie Baye and the Ghana Education Service declared eba bontia. Management of the Ghana Education Service has read from the media that the various unions in the pre-tertiary education sector have declared withdrawal of their services with immediate effect. Management has since invited the leadership of the unions to a meeting to discuss the development and the way forward. Heads of senior high schools have been directed through the regional and district directors to mobilize their management or the management teams to ensure the safety and well-being of all students in schools. Meanwhile, parents are advised to remain calm and be assured that management is closely monitoring the situation and will advise on the way forward accordingly. Regional and district directors have further been directed to ensure that basic school heads keep school open and closely supervise all children who report to school pending further directives from management of GES. Cassandra Chumampo, for your head of public relations, our Ghana Education Service to do better just said abain and as a Ghana Education Service in Saka and some the teacher unions edify media force so ever to Ghana. They all kind of say secondary schools and as a SHS nyinano and paying for share na omankula and transe na wonhwe so obi ankofa pira ne asem bia mfamba bambo no yanyiri mu dendenden adesua enkoso mo ankasa nyom private studies bibia kama afei basic schools ahodo no so mpanyimfo hwe na akola bia ankofa oha obi amfamba akola na class of school be fia yehwe wodru kama na district and regional directors ne wona aka na bibia no obi anso hwe na yenye one so yentu school bia mu se eba se BBS na wose yehwe ho asem campaign for the nkrabeba adopel de honsem ede aba eno so ede no na uye no free ho no mansam ahodo aba se de da proso pa ye ka no eye IMF Ofurata can handle IMF negotiations despite earlier opposition set tekpe na say ohwa can Ofurata IMF nhyehyɛ no obetimi ahwe no waye niye do mfiti ase no na one no ewo issue like all issues be fana ho de na so obetimi ahwe na waye nema ye immediately engage striking teachers union NLC National Labour Commission and that to aban ni say aban hwe na bra mo threat na mo hen afi no ba be kasa Ghana no the black man can only identify a situation but cannot solve. That's the problem I have with the black man and who said what they are bad paying now you call the main issue the IMF and no you see table this was not pay you better to table so come IMF team ebedu ha nyankopon ya adoma ochina na eno honsem e wo hono ma no pay ye ba beka now and no you see table ni see ho no me pese mo videos mienu bi me sha ase ebo de din kan Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia abeka say Ghana aban no be to aban mo we de e manage obonsa no de obeka ye ne say ba bia aduro yi ye team ne nie na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bobo bodin obkeka nsem de obetimi aka bia o kawe no say mahama so ene nkofo nkire omo de e koye nsem bebre Dr. Okoboy so beka bia wo say Mahama Aban, John Dramani Mahama Aban no, echo IMF to seek credibility. Member videos in Amware, I said, now your time. Videos are your one. Videos pa your one. The Anonado Kaya, or the best say, Yentimin to fuel, and then 1 gallon of diesel, a 60 Ghana cities. Premier Ahencia, we 600,000 Ghana or cities. We are out of 1 gallon of fuel a day. Mahama's Ghana was a Ghana that went to IMF for credibility and also had high lending rate. Okoboy, former member of parliament for the Jekuku, Dr. Okoboy, has said former President John Dramani Mahama cannot compare himself to the current president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia when it comes to management of the economy. He said on the key point on TV3 Saturday, April 9, while contributing to a discussion on the public address delivered by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on Thursday, April 7th, that current administration has done far better in managing the economy, even with the COVID crisis. That's what the Mahama administration did with a major crisis. His comments come after the National Communication Officer of the National Democratic Congress NDC, Sami Jamfi, accused Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia of using cooked figures for his analysis of the Ghana's economy. Mr. Jamfi said he felt sad for Ghana after reading the entire speech which was delivered by the vice president, because in his view Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was insincere and failed to accept responsibility for the failing in the economy. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia baye economy lecture bi and Sami Jamfi koka say ade no said yes yakono wakan lecture no baye wakan bibia o de baye nkata ni na no we no hu say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia woni Ghana fo ani ni ntropa wotwa bi nsam wakan no boase futon tronko ado betwaye na de ade efi Dr. Okoboy anu o say ai jai na John Dramani Mahama Aban no de credibility enti ohwe no na aban na ni magu ase enti o ye na dwene say obekọ IMF na okope de efe no credibility, because aban ni bi sabe na Ghana hwe ase ama ne ma nyina agiegu enti okọ IMF say okope the quality of being trusted and believe in. Say IMF meboa na amanfo ngini ni na amanfo nya rehemu woni mu na watinya koso woni elections ene ne ma ahodo. Dr. Okoboy die ni owie na yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aban ba afoforo no wadi nka bedwana num o kana kwam na danka num na atene nchen Anthony aban faka bomi na ginechi na iri jana nchen na wo dwana num ena so o economic team no a o economic team no a na chese niema daye pa na economic team no na obobodin sadi na oboboye no ene ye ko IMF message ye go enough videos, take your time. You have videos two way. The Okoboy kaye, the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kaye. Young company and contrast it. Watch the videos.
It is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akotose, Dr. Afriye Akoto, Honorable Alan Chiremanting, Boachi Ejaku, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo Mafu. What a solid team.
This is why we got into the IMF. You were spending too much relative to revenues, which is true. You were borrowing.
You know, I'm happy that in this country there is so much faith in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, such that when there are challenges with the economy, the average man on the street says that we want to hear from him. That is an indication that there's a lot of confidence. And hours before he spoke, the whole Ghana, when you go on Twitter, social media, everybody wanted to listen to him. And that is a very good sign for a leader and a politician. My brother Samin Jefi started by saying that he was deceitful more or less in the 2.5 hour speech, and he was insincere and all that. As for that one, I believe it's a prejudice that existed before even the speech. So maybe I'll look at the specific figures that he will challenge when we start the debate. But let me just say that Dr. Bawumia did an excellent job at telling us where we came from, where we were as a country before COVID struck us and the world, and where we are now in terms of recovery and the way forward. And Jifa, just a quick preview, just 30 seconds of the Ghana we had when JM was in charge. It was a Ghana that had lending rates, and I'm happy Doctor is here. Lending rates were on the roof. Some banks were giving commercially at 30%. Inflation was about 15%. The Ghana that JM gave us, growth had shrunk from about 14% in 2012 all the way to about 3.5% of GDP. The Ghana we had a fiscal deficit that was about 9.3% of GDP. These are signs and indicators you use to look at the health of the economy. In fact, the Ghana we had run to the IMF for credibility, policy credibility, because they were not disciplined fiscally. That is the Ghana we had under JM and his children, Sami and the rest. What happened in 2017, Jiva? In 2017, within a year, growth doubled to about 7% of GDP. And by the way, growth tells you averagely the activities that are happening within the economy. And when you hear that growth has gone up, there's a positive growth, it translates into wealth creation and opportunities. That is what growth means. So this was a country, in fact, 2019 World Investment Report by UNCTAD showed that Ghana was the #1 destination of foreign direct investment in West Africa. That is the kind of country we had before COVID struck.
So, Dr. Koboy said, Mampanyin John Dramani Mahama na Bain echo IMF to seek credibility so that people can trust them. Said na Ghana na yo munyon. Said the beyan crofo beje di se Ghana ewo ho. That's it. So ye bisa no pay. Ye bisa. Say IMF na aban di ekoi. On the engineers and when you're crudging or credibility in that. This government has the credibility. But John Dramani Mahama de na only credibility. Nti ono de IMF no okoye no okoye se okopebi. Nyanya said the budget okoto de onko. No problem. Me say on and no ye see table ni si ho nti e beto so mako ye benya botre yi ni mako videos are me wono videos are me wono ye pese e di MPP for because ayenum dwa na se na enum dwa and what was it jeben me pese wo sign her video we biem Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia asem o kan ye no me pese o sign her di biem and we start the question. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say so head the economic team or no ya wasafo mafo Dr. Free Akoto Alan Chematin Kenofriata ebobo din bi nom ni ade na Mahama so nemi omo de na omo jasibiem yes nsu abro nchene na nkuto da ba bi a wosere wonim say wie bobo na so ayehye hwe video na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia dwa nanum no o video no.
It is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafuo, Dr. Akotose, Dr. Afriye Akoto, Honorable Alan Chiramanting, Boachi Ejaku, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo Mafu. What a solid team. In fact, can anyone remember the NDC economic management team? I'm sure they themselves cannot remember who their economic management team was. Kukrudu. Fellow Kukrudites, we were elected to fix the problems, and I'm glad to report that we are fixing the problems and we are putting in place the policies that will drive the economic transformation of this country. It is very clear that the economy is beginning to respond to the policies of Nana Addo.
Okay, now let me take you back to 2015, March 24. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia at Twitter. So I'm taking you back to 2015, and this is it. Mr. Chairman, the IMF bailout was totally avoidable if the government had listened to the sound advice from many quarters much earlier. But government refused to listen. They believed in their own propaganda and said, Yentiobia. Now, when government was cautioned about the scale of borrowing, the government responded that they would borrow more now that their propaganda has exposed by economic reality. They are now forced to listen to the IMF. We have moved from Yentiobia to Yebetie. IMF on Kwa. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. IMF bailouts. Will the anchor hold? Distinguished Speaker Series, 24th March 2015. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia then now vice presidential candidate to Nana Akufo-Addo on the ticket of the MPP. And Obetro Twitter social media platform. And Obeka say, Mr. Chairman, I am a bailout no. Nanka ya ade a yebetimi ayefa ba yanko e avoidable. Adentira okasa na opatro say, dientia okasa ne say, abane ya asoden asobrache se wontie obia, de obia bia wontie. Nti wantie nsema na nkrofo a enim de. Tie ne yo. Sound advice from many quarters much earlier. She say, when enim de one wom kwaku ahodo ne wode nkrofo kasa demonstrations to say they arise Ghana for ye be the first na captain smart me ba ko e say fix the country and before so mama dey park wa bi no so better fixing the country and no me dey buy say demonstrations out na mo ye won go demo ne hwan na na do mu nyina dimbi gabu mu nyina dimbi ana no gabi ko kan news fast say na omo chese mo dwane ko tebe bi no so ho ni demonstrations ni Dr. Bawumia friend say 90 or say 70 something questions for the man say tekpe wakai na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tum futuro na manfo gidie say na do ba pe Ghana transform within one day. What say mampani John Dramani Mahama na ban so dene wontie obia enti wantie no nanka IMF no wose Ghana eko na so asodini nti Ghana ko se de na manfo demonstration a ho nsem bebre no eno so ho biedie. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say no mo giri say atoro ene akakabense mamo ye ntie no nko mo jaya nke bo ma Ghana ko nanim. Doctor say government amanfo ka say bosia na wo bo no edoso o say bebo bebre aka ho ye be koso abobo san bebre agum na o say sara Mahmoud Bawumia ka yo say Mahama say ye maka mo ka na ye ne mo ye bebo bosia ne mo no problem. After the aduru baby say economic realities expose wonom like what is exposing the MPP government Nanado Bawumia government. The Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can you know into na ebe chance na make posterity the future. Say amanfo hunu the future it me ye. Dr. Bawumia say na John Dramani Mahama so den. Mbacho MPP abana so den na so nya den. Government yi na so den and na so nya den. No problem. Yemesemi yankwe afei was say the Akoba and Safe do baby no, Obi also won't you be ano. I say the IMF on Kwan Obitino. And no Koboy better now say, no money credibility or money guase. I'm a gun and guase. 80 John Dramani Mahama na banko IMF say, Mama Boye, Nanim Guasia idea Gugana no, Mama Pepa, and Fenfriho. Mpacho, ye Musa say, first question. Okay, Twitter, ya mekenka ye. Twitter, you know, message ya mekenka ya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kan ye 2015 no. So okay, maybe MPP for to papa say no. Difference be o man ah. Ya enyia no. We will pass it. They can do nothing. We will pass it. They can do nothing. President Kufuor had the goodwill of Ghanaians. Because President Kufuor listened to the plight of the ordinary Ghanaian. President Kufuor, who said there were a lot of pain in the country, chaos, insecurity, whatsoever, and was setting up National Reconciliation Commission so that we can come together as one nation, a listening government. President Kufuor na onwako tenamubi town hall meetings ahodo mamuko sunyane ema akobi na say FN evangelist upon Daniel akobi a em say na wa torch ko bisa say so ni Ghana sika da omodua a police for chi ni free to the baby what kai say asem no na President Kufuor ko tena se kotie but this government ye musa say aban no a e wo so ya na 2015 no opposition na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say John Dramani Mahama na ban so edizade bi ngoma enu nti ena ede ekɔwie IMF enu guase ede ekɔye saro kan no na nneyi ontie obi a na afo beti IMF nko ano na nne no di onim de na ono de otie afutuo na ono de obi kasa otie no ono susu okɔ IMF mpacho the worst of Dr. Okoboy said John Dramani Mahama ekosiki credibility from the IMF. Now comparing it to MPP, the MPP for say, anti IMF. Some of them watching me. Mobeka say, let's cover the war. Russia Ukraine war, give us a break. What about that? I do 5 months, and I do 1 year. About that, what the COVID? Sikapa. Dear, ye pass 11 years. Abane say 11 no. Echi ni nyina echi no ode ye ko IMF akwaje bosia na the conditionalities abeto ho IMF be show kete fa zagu echi so ntimi mu man me bu ama ho okay original ha wo original fa ha na wafa that's it. God bless you. So we are asking, what is taking this government to the IMF? First question, what at all is taking Ghana to IMF? Abain or credibility, abain otie timamufo, otie nkrofo kasa, ye kasa otie, yamishra. Mamenfa osio ochina, yebesi atoaso. We have a lot to discuss. We are asking more questions. Say mpenfo bedu hanne, ochina de ombe start meetings no, eboa, engagements with the IMF. 0592288584, 0592288585. 0208 440943. Yemfa cross kakrebi na na yemfa mpon. Mo hwe TV no. Enye yen kwa na article that platform was no na I shut it down. To here social media. That's it. If you can join us, ye in command pay. Okay. I learned the TV is back. Okay. Good morning, your first and next friend into you.
Good morning, boss. Boss, how to file a new one Chizungu? Boss, my member.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, boss. How to file a new one Chizungu?
Yes, I am.
Basu Yankupon Shrow and Pedro Yokasia, and two Kwama Nedebia was certain my pana and my Ghana, and Conan. If I go with Enka. Loba TV atu my phone na na me nya ma me chama na so so no pin for e me tell na bulla yo fu so ajare the friend of MP na me MP Adaji Seru Haruna wa chia dia no na me tell me national chairman of Sampo for ni jina wa na Seru nkata na me boss na me je friend national youth organizer Pablo ke me nya o ma nu ko yi ba mu ya ka tell ye say omo tell team to say kino foriata o jeton jambafo ona bu yo safumafu akoto say awo nu ba mu ya no eka hu nti omo ombetimi ahihye Ghana economy magana economy agenda na so ada fe no IMF yan computer ama MP regional communication officer o Asante region wo se obi abekese yan ko IMF dan wo podomni nde won de ko so ile bi ba ya nyina so acha nde ile bi aba ye ko IMF nde aba na bo busa 271 billion ye ko IMF nde aba no de koko ye boxa de timba ye tepade de asawa ajiska ye fanyese ye ko IMF aba na je tax akoje bonus tax nde ena che fanyese waje ko IMF nunya to my Ghana combination sikapa parliament kan the party secretary chichemo muti ye sari anaji blame Ukraine ni Russia. These are the peoples I know buma won gabi amudi o manu echo MP Proma Feli Ghana photo
that's it
for manu be
ya for so na safini enche
na continue reverend
na kwatimi enche
no for na fomu ye de
kama
makacho se nyampa ye bia no bi ba ye jiso ampa ni bo ha ye kodi ewu mpa ye so because some be ba di akire no ana se me nya no kre nti sampa ye ne me mokora se ye tap ayi kwati che danso bisa ayi ablanti ye se asem no waka no bisa no obi na na se makacho se we no wontie mo program no hono no ni ntama mo di phone engagement ni ade na ordinance banki no bia no ordinance na ba se de ne tena ho na wo
ofaka wo de no
o mi esi anka bi fankyere wo mu
ofaka wo de no
fa se de ma men ka me de tieni ye se se kana mai wo yi o mpeni do mpa no nka sa akokọ mefa wo ye ni bra abri ni nyina kire se ankenke se NPP 4 na ema ye ko IMF na sa me kran ya o ma dia to bi kai ofako 4 de ko hetek what you say ese ye bai na mo o betumi ya abro NDC 4 de ne so o mu no betumi aye se mo pa so wo wi na de o tente to motia wa bra wo ache motia bebre eno na me na mo me tie kan so akoto aba ma NDC 4 o ma ni di age na so mu di afrifie no wa na ka kire wo mu ye ni mu dada ye ni mu se de ma me mu tie na mo eye bibi na asie na na ye ni
bibi ben na asie bibi ben na asie bibi ben
bibi di asie ni say mismanagement enipa ni be part of administration no o mu aye no mamenka se bi chiro we bank that banking sector you know duba ba ni nyina no that problem no na ekufu ado liquidity or the bo a wo mu ni ade a se ko chichire that nipa na head of that you gum na wa chichire wo mu no enu nyina na security abedu sa abre we no what you fear e kan DPD enye wo mu na we se bi e kwa IMF na anka ndisi for no the same one no ma be rescue and the from the rescue mission eno na ye mu bia na ye ya no na nye se ye kan se NPP no mu nya de o mu ya de papa because the plan ye dum so ne bibia pandemic kra ni wono do mama wantumi emu wo man no the dum so be ku ye be try
ye da se frost na kasa free ni enti o o se frost aí
David
mami o
nyamisha ala da le tie o pa me o pa because me ni do program wo yi nyamisha pa de dikai the atofo na the MPP on o kasa amsha o mo pa entonche sisi ano ya get your man kan ko no man yi lo eno ma ya ina fam ina na NDC na MPP na moba mo kan kurentene mpenfo when they say may MPP need to employ so store I was so what ya I had a bu man dum so your mama the to ya say MPP need be able to me stand for clear me say and dum so your mama na ko so ya because I from the 4 person so yeah who said me to ma ko best na kula e bolo bi na enipo ma ko 20 American aburi 3 back and say wutimi di feeding kula me san for 3 years sa nipa 20 na ba ka and to me feed mo e bi sa 3 years ni bi ntene was so bo ho ma de no pe bia be so and so MPP for the dim so your politics as the game man na te ban ko fo mi na wo te ma ma top for and ne mo ba ba me na wo kira ba mo nkate mo bo mo anya de akwanya mo fa so bo mo bu ni ye na next time mo ko na mo san ko to mo no ma na sa kasa bebrebe ne for ene da ene akwanya mo fa so be ge o man na amwa mo so didi ma tem mo kasa tia ma ge
mate
mama yi de poponi ni mama
ye da se ye fro se na kasa fri ni enti o
Reverend abo pay dia pato ni o kentampo
pato mi enti o
obenda wasia no penya sefa wa penya so no penya nchia bunu is regional chairman LPP chairman IB na machia regional secretary David Yawachi anopai Reverend anopai dia onkomo yi imwede pa na asenka kana efese ye ne Ghana fo yema omochi nyama biase currently da bia omani jina ni da bia se bi yepese ye de yeko Reverend ye so bi yesi ebe na si suba ya ebe ti baira akumam ama baira ti manye be ammo ese Ghana sana ye de ye ko ni sisia Reverend why show where the 2019 no edi ba 2020 no what Ghana inflation it mean the single digits are 50% in Ghana inflation. There is a buy window, Nanako for that buy. Not or the amount of some day. Could you have some policies there or they back? I'm not kind of what your friend say, and no, I'm a buyer, a bit more than couldn't. Well, I'm a player, me no catching. I'm not the brewer or more IMF. Okay, Africa. More than 28 countries. And then they IMF. Because you know Ghana who sit here on a sound of mind be our day.
Yo. Mate Pato. Mate, your first say Nakasa Finian you. Hello, good morning.
Yo, Kapuluma.
Hello.
Yo.
Hey, Anna Bedun Congo. Fakwa chira wana mfa mfro. Ya France na kase free. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Bacho, udini me kase free.
Media unya Clement ni me kase free nkwansa.
Bosu, wo yankasa.
Yo, Reverend, okay. Program wa devia wo ya. Me say wo de yemmo wa baso pa. Say MPP for IMF for omoko me de ayana de bia me ka se ote omanim na se obi ya de ne se wo be ka ho asema yen ka se mu nko IMF but wo be ji akonya ensema wo ka ye IMF onye etina ye mu bia ye to abama na nado de e wo gidie se Ghana be ye den kura enya de ye be ko IMF ye be sa word we Ghana beyond 8 ene de ye keka ho a ye kan wo mai ni mu etinye so obi mpela na do atemu ana obi ka bi ye kutie sembe enka ma ye nkwa IMF no e wo gidie se e ka Ghana man panyi e sese na na do dan ko akufu ado eni bawumia e betinye ye adwuma no perfect na ye ni se ne bawumia da ba o he country se bawumia ko ye adwuma wo ho na ma ni o mu se bawumia se nkofo bi na akyekyere bawumia o so mu pese bawumia be ye adwuma no se sen o IMF we aye ko no ye ni bi ye nyanti asiye etiye se chena te committee ni Ghana for etna se na ye hu at the property ntia ema Ghana ye kwa IMF because of finance minister asema waka unu za ye be chairman letter we fi kwa na gadu water da ko etc ka se Ghana situation ye den kwa ye kwa IMF da eye tu na fe ye be nti na fe de Ghana kwa IMF eti NDC MPP de Reverend Ghana for yen yen fire ho adwene.
Meda say Clement. Hello, good morning. Your first and next free name you.
Good morning. Open yinkatie. Obrem pomba kupe. onyankopon shiro
Idris Mohammed yentiu
nyame nka mo ho hehi wetin of hehi akonta bradichi na opeyika tie o bojuma o kanokre pa na obenyini ache opeyika tie owi ase wo ho sa wo si wo mo yonko ntwankwa wo so tenuta sesi ka we anata busie bo we enkoye ebe bi na etwam eni fo kan ebi for someone on Kenya and a wow in my money so well we are by for we are crown for and I'll go to everything.
Ecosi say call IMF.
Very good. Now you know what the buy no more can't have one and what he see how some of the way back 11 years to her not a clever being. What I have done President Akufo-Addo nyame yenim ohuna mamuona niso ohuna mamuona niso why epitifor bawumia entro ene akata no ohuna mamuona niso why enama ye brikete omanima twa sari ene ngwate na aka omo na minim fesa de tie bia no Ghana yenka hota enama besisa ena de bia nso nya wodi bia no wodi a wobre epikifo ade bia nya wodi bia wodi a wobre woni epikini ekotomat baako na mutem na obi atom style baako be ka so wodi ene ye full enya papa ono ne de ne ye na mom 2024 je mbeta ba woni nyam ye juma
ya first na kasa free na mintiu hello good morning. Okay. Your first and Akasa friend yentio.
Your friend Munisaka, the free Abra Asante.
My yentio. You.
I never have a done idea. They say, go for one champ, the keeper. Now, you're true. And your friend, what is 75%? Where the child that only do one and that the purpose of the hour. Like we done had it. Let us to be a mobile to nature. Can I not put it for about with two that the tank like a second that you know. It will take you there. As a man, I better. I'm going to do on the job and get
okay, yeah, that's it. Your first and next friend name you. Hello. Your first and next friend name you.
What's the registered one?
Patrick, your first saying.
The thing is, Mr. Alex.
Yentio.
Alex.
You.
Alex, what's the registered one? The end is fucking Alex.
Yeah, I'm far from. Hello, good morning. Your first and next friend yentio. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Zero 0591228584 0591228585 0208440943. Your first and next friend yentio.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Hello.
Udini baby akasa free.
Because of you, you have to
Your first say. You.
Now, the person say, I didn't Ghana from Tunisia, I didn't plan on person me. A family are watching.
Your first and akasa free.
But Fernanda, because I see the mother.
Yentio.
Mr. Chowdhury, that's no program away. Bro, so I'm people for ya na if you maybe I'm very to see TV, so I'm not kind of current chatting on my phone. Now, so now I'm trying to say Ghana for near two. Ghana for near to running foot through out to Ghana, to Ghana for you. The mestre said, yeah, I'm about Munyan Tronica. Munyan Tronica. I'm trying to Dawson.
Mr. Obi anya akra Ghana biom. Ti mesra ambitu communication for no. So mo ba mo meka no kro nyentum enye no hu se ampa. Your president was failure. Enti you be who can for so a ebi anhye papa were be say but most of the president on the TV say be defend ya ba no na ya ba ne ye nya. Na still mo defend ya. Okro nya nani. Enti tie sa IMF we 2014 2015 mo do bodo mo ma tisa ana mo mu nya kwa de ba power. Say ekosi sen as the most more years I call IMF from biom. Bon we asin pan for na ka uzi bia mu mokwaku a esamba wa kasa wo so. Enti mesre Ghana for na next 2024 omonto abama JDM na onsamra
yada se nana bofo krubafo ayen kranza bontem krontehne utie me all the way from South Africa o hwe me live nana no pe won kwaso mesre nkwa ene ahoden etawachi wa ho bratie nti obeche papa. Hello, good morning. The first and next you.
Good morning.
Yes, your first and next free in you.
Evremo in Bam Casafri Gaso.
My you.
About your program, many do hope, me take you. Na, Doctor, and this is one Ghana for one Casasi say, you Zulu, Senya, Amuchano, Abano, and your Ghana. Ayemen nyina we asina no Nigeria o come to Patriarchia kesekra lai wo mwasa enso obi a wo je kakra obi a person the pressure egu aban no so sa mo me nyina ye mwa ayemen nyina we asina no Nigeria o me nyina ye mwa na de no atiminye opposition
you. Hello udi ni baby a wakasa free na yentie o
me de Ransford. Hello?
Your friend say now kase free hin na kan wasem.
Me de Ransford. Akufado ani na ban. So omo ni wu ade wo ho. Omo kantre ke omo fere ade. Aw. Omo toye wie. Aw so say again power on person yenye. Omo person yenye de bio. Omo kasa so a de ma ni wu kra omo fere ade. Omo kasa say jomanum. And throw a parliament or say a levy, a bema